from 13. 13 is an important one, but not a difficult one. Important never means that the question is difficult. Important means the question which comes in board exams. I'm taking the pen right now. Question number 13 is, आपके पास माइक इशू है कोई? Question number 13 is find the ratio. हमने ये दो वर्ड पढ़े, find the ratio की मीनिंग है आपको रेशियो फाइंड करनी है. And in 2.2 we know that ratio is denoted by M1, M2. So in this question we are going to find out the values for M1 and M2. M1 and M2. In which y-axis divides the join of -5, 3 and 8, 6. एक लाइन सेगमेंट है और उस लाइन सेगमेंट के एंड पॉइंट है -5, 3 एंड 8, 6. इस लाइन सेगमेंट को y-axis डिवाइड कर रहा है. आपको बताना है कि y-axis लाइन सेगमेंट को किस रेशियो में डिवाइड करता है. ऑल्सो फाइंड द कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ द, ऑल्सो रेशियो फाइंड करने के अलावा भी आपको ये बात फाइंड करनी है. Coordinates of the point of division also we have to find out the coordinates of the point of division. And to find a point, Hadi Mansoor has joined us. Hadi Mansoor has joined us. Hasnain, can you listen me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I repeat this question. Find the ratio. We have to find out the values for M1 and M2 in this question, in which the y-axis divides the join of -5, 3 and 8, 6. There is a line segment whose endpoints are given. One endpoint is -5, 3, while the coordinates of other endpoint are 8, 6. And we have to find out coordinates of the point of division as well. So first of all, concentrate on this diagram. I have plotted the point A and B. We have taken -5, 3 as the coordinates of point A and 8, 6 as the coordinates for point B. So here for a x component is -5, so we count it on negative x-axis, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Here we have -5. Then +3. Count this +3 on positive y-axis. -1, -2, -3. -1, -2, -3. Here we have +1, +2, +3. Here we have 3. बेटा जिस पॉइंट पे -5 और 3 मीट करेंगे वहां हम इस पॉइंट ए को प्लॉट कर देंगे. जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे हमने पॉइंट ए प्लॉट कर दिया. सिमिलरली वी हैव टेकन 8 and 6. +8, we have counted +8 on positive x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then +6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we have 6. Both intersects at this position. So we have looked. हमने point B को सिर्फ प्लॉट कर दिया है. A और B को ज्वाइन कर दिया. In this way we got a line segment AB. And you can see that this line segment is divided by y-axis at this point P. This point P is dividing the line segment AB, and P lies on y-axis because it is given in the question that y-axis divides the join of AB. So on y-axis, point P divides the line segment AB. What we have to do? We have to find out the value for M1 and M2 and also the coordinates of point P. Half coordinates, half point is known. Half point mean the abscissa of this point P is known. Ahmad Afzal has entered the waiting room. How can we find out half of the point P? Because P lies on y-axis, and we all know any point which lies on y-axis, the x component of such point is always 0. For example, if I give you point whose coordinates are 0, 1, this point will definitely lies on y-axis because x component is 0. If I give you a point 0, -5, this point will also lies on this point will also lie on y-axis because their x component are 0. So in this question, as they are saying that point of the division lies on y-axis, so its x component is 0. What we have to do simply we will find out the value for y. Once we find y, then coordinates of the point of division will be found. Now, right now I am erasing the screen. Still I am explaining the question. I haven't started the solution of the question, as we already discussed that understanding of question is more important. Once again, I am reading the question for your convenience. Find the ratio in which y-axis divide the join of -5, 3 and 8, 6. Also find the coordinate of the point of division. Here in xy plane we have located the point A and B and joined them. In this way we got a line segment AB, and it is clearly visible that that line segment is divided by a point P in the ratio M1 M2. First we will find out the values for M1 and M2 using internal division formula, and the x component of the point is 0 because point P lies on the y-axis. We will simply find out the values for y. In this way we will be able to find out coordinates of P. Now concentrate on solution. Let the ratio in which y-axis divide the join of -5, 3 and 8, 6 is M1 ratio M2. तो M1 ratio M2 में point P ने divide कर दिया है line segment AB को. We know that every point on y-axis has the coordinate 0, y. जो भी point y-axis पे होगा उसके coordinate 0, y होते हैं, तो x की value आ गई 0. We know that the coordinates of the point which divides the join M1 is to M2 are. अब उस point के coordinates ये होंगे. अब यहाँ तक आने के लिए आपने क्या किया है? आपने x1 y1 define किया. From A we are considering here x1 y1. From B we are considering here x1 y2, and we have written here x component of internal division formula. Hasnain, can you listen me?
Yes sir, I can listen you.
What is the reason for writing x component of the internal division formula here? Why we are not writing here y component? Is there any logic or reason?
Sir, because we are not we are finding the x. There are two formulas in internal division. One for x.
There are two
x
components of the point of division in internal division formula. One is x component, other one is y component. Okay.
Yes sir.
Ji, explain. What was you saying?
Sir, so there are two components. So each component have a respective formula. For x there is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. So that is why we are taking only the x component, not the y component.
We are taking a first x component because for point of division x component is known. Look here, for point of division x component is known. The x component is 0. X component is 0. Known means 0. 0 is a known value. 1, 2, 5, 3, 7, 9 minus these sorts of values are called known. So for point of division x component is known, So we have started our working from the known component. We can also start our working with y component, but that will not provides us any result. So whenever for point of division a component is known, we will start our working from that component. Okay, Hasnan?
Yes, sir.
And we will see in next step what is the benefit of starting our working from this known component. I will explain you. So we have started our working with the x component of the internal division formula. Then we have substituted all the values from the data. In the data, you can see that x2 is 8. So write here 8. X1 is -5. So we write here -5. Now 8 multiplied by m1 becomes 8m1 plus minus minus 5m2. Now cross multiply. By cross multiplication, m1 plus m2 becomes 0. Now we have 8m1 minus 5m2 is equal to 0. Shift this negative 5m2 to right side. This will become positive 5m2. Now divided both side by m2, divided both side by 8, we will get this result. m1 divided by m2 is 5:8. बेटा हमें रेशियो फाइंड करना था ना, तो अगर मैं y से स्टार्ट करता तो मुझे रेशियो नहीं मिलता. क्लियर? क्योंकि y की वैल्यू तो मिसिंग है, लेकिन वो गलत नहीं होता, फिर हम वहां रुक जाते. तो बेस्ट मेथड ये कि जो नॉन कंपोनेंट है उससे स्टार्ट करें, तो हमें देखो रेशियो मिल गया. याद रखना आज के बाद हमेशा अगर रेशियो फाइंड करना है तो जो भी अगर दोनों कंपोनेंट नोन है तो फिर चॉइस होगी. ऐसी भी सिचुएशन है आगे, अगर आपको दोनों कंपोनेंट मालूम है तो आप किसी को भी स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. एक्स से स्टार्ट करोगे तो भी रेशियो आ जाएगा, वाई से स्टार्ट करोगे तो भी रेशियो आ जाएगा. लेकिन जब एक ही कंपोनेंट नोन होगा तो हमें उसी कंपोनेंट से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. So half of the question is done. We have computed the values for m1 and m2. The value of m1 is 5. The value for m2 is 8. Now we are going to find out the value of phi in our next slide. I'm erasing the screen right now. So we have written here y component of the point of division. Y is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. And once again from the data we are substituting here the values. Y2 is 6, y1 is 3, m1 m2. As we have just calculated the values for m1 and m2, the value of m1 is 5, the value of m2 is 8. 5 multiplied by 6 gives us 30, 8 multiplied by 3 gives us 24, 5 and 8, their sum will be 13, 30 plus 24 gives us 54. So we got the value of y as 54 by 13. We have already established that x is 0. हमने already established कर लिया था, as we were given that point lies on y-axis. From that we established that x component of such point is 0, which lies on y-axis. Hence the coordinates of the point of division are 0, 54 by 13, and the ratio of the division is 5:8. So this question is finished, and this is the time when I give you the opportunity to raise your hand and ask the question. If you have any question, raise your hand. Muhammad Uneeb. Yes, Uneeb. What's your question?
सर डायग्राम दोबारा समझा देते.
Diagram, I will explain you the diagram again. Hadi Mansoor has just entered the room. Student, there is a line segments whose endpoints are given. One endpoint is at -5, 3. Other endpoint is at 8, 6. First of all, draw this line segment whose endpoints are given. So -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we have -5 on negative y-axis. Then find out positive 3. It is measured on y-axis. 1, 2, 3. Here we have 3. -5 and 3 intersects at this position. So we have located point A at this position. Clear, Uneeb?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, we are going to plot the coordinates for point B, which are 8, 6. So first component is positive x, positive 8. We will count this positive 8 on positive x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we have positive 8. Then y component of this point is 6, positive 6. Count it on positive y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we have 6. So 8 and 6 intersects at this position. That's why we have taken point B at this position. Now join A and B in this way. You will get a line segment. Clear, Uneeb?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Further, you can see that this line segment AB is divided by a y-axis, and y-axis divide this point A at point P. We name that point as P. We can name it by any alphabet, C, D, E, F, M, N, but usually we denote a point by P. And as we know that this point is on y-axis, for every point which lies on y-axis, x component will always be 0. So we have established here x component 0. And what question is asking us to find? Question is asking us to find point in which y-axis, in what ratio y-axis divide this line. So we'll find out the values for M1 and M2. Also, we need to find out point of division. Half point is known, only y component is missing. So we have just computed 3 things in this question. The values for M1 and M2 and y. Okay, Muneeb, is there any other question?
No, sir. All clear.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
On kar diya hoga? Well, students, now we are going to start question number 14. And keep in mind, more or less 13 and 14 are same. Question is, the line segment joining P and Q is cut by X and Y axis. बेटा यहाँ पर एक लाइन सेगमेंट है PQ और उसे X एक्सिस Y एक्सिस दोनों कट कर रहे हैं. पिछले क्वेश्चन में क्या था? सिर्फ Y एक्सिस डिवाइड कर रहा था. यहाँ पर X भी डिवाइड कर रहा है, Y भी डिवाइड कर रहा है. क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा. At A and B respectively. At A and B respectively means the point which divides the line on x-axis is denoted by A, and the point which is at y-axis will be taken as B. Find the ratio in which A and B divides PQ. आपको बताना है लाइन सेगमेंट PQ को A किस रेशियो में डिवाइड करता है. आपको बताना है लाइन सेगमेंट PQ को B किस रेशियो में डिवाइड करता है. तो एक आसानी है, इसमें रेशियो बताना है, पॉइंट ऑफ डिवीजन नहीं बताना. क्यों नहीं बताना? हम सिर्फ वही चीज फाइंड करते हैं जो क्वेश्चन में कहा जाता है. तो जब हम ये दो सवाल एक साथ करते हैं तो बच्चे पॉइंट ऑफ डिवीजन भी निकालते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि कहते हैं सर आपने तो कहा था सेम है. सेम है टू सम एक्सटेंट, मोर और लेस का वर्ड भी यूज किया मैंने. तो इसमें सिर्फ हियर वी विल सिंपली फाइंड आउट द रेशियोज इन विच x and y both axes divides this line segment PQ. Okay, डायग्राम
Yes,
देख लें
sir.
इसकी. First of all, we have plot this point P, whose coordinates are -8, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we have -8 and 10. We will count this 10 on positive y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we have 10. Okay, so this -8 and 10 intersect at this position. So we have plot point P here at this position. Similarly, the coordinates of Q are 6, -8. So count 6 on positive x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we have positive 6. And next -4, we will count this -4 on negative y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have -4. 6 and -4 intersects at this position. So we have taken point Q at this position. Now join P and Q. We got a line segment PQ, and it is very evident from the figure that this line PQ is divided by X and Y axis. At A divides PQ on x-axis, point B divides PQ on y-axis. We have to find out the ratio in which A divides this line segment PQ and the ratio in which B divides this line segment PQ. Since A lies on x-axis, so we established here its y component will be 0. We all know any point which lies on x-axis must have its y component as 0. Similarly, for B, as we know that B lies on y-axis, so we are establishing here that its x component will be 0. And as we already discussed that ratio, to find out ratio in this situation, we start our working with the known component of the point of division. So when we will start our working for A, so we will consider known component for A. Known component is y component. For when we will start our working for B known component is x. So keep these points in your mind while we will do the solution. So I am moving on to the solution. Solution is very simple, like 13. Let A, that is x-axis, let point A, that is on x-axis, divides PQ in the ratio m1 is to m2. हमने कहा A जो है वो divide करता है m1 ratio m2 पे, and B that lies on y-axis divides PQ in the ratio m1 dash and m2 dash. We have y0 for x-axis. First we are starting our working for point A. For point A, y0 which lies on x-axis. Here the points are P and Q. From P we are considering x and y1. From Q we have considered x2, y2. And here we have written y component of the point of division. For A, y component is known. A is point of division. So we have substituted y as 0. In the data you can see that y2 is -4. So we have replaced this y2 by -4. And the value of y1 is 10. So we replace y1 by 10. When you will multiply m1 plus m2 cross multiply by the 0, the denominator becomes 0. Now we have -4 multiplied by m1, -4 m1, 10 multiplied by m2, 10 m2. Now shift this -4 m1 to the other side. This will become positive. Now dividing both sides by m2 and dividing both sides by 4, you will get m1 and m2 as 10 by 4. Now we all know that there is a common factor. So divide it by 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4. So we got the ratio in which A divides this segment PQ, and the ratio when x-axis divides the segment PQ is 5:2. I'm erasing the board right now, screen, sorry. This screen is board for the class. Now next part. Again for ratio in which B divides PQ. As we already discussed that B lies on y-axis, so its x component is known, its x component will be 0. That's why we have started our working here with the x component of the internal division formula. We have substituted the values of x2 and x1 from the data, which are 6 and minus 8. On cross multiplication, m1 prime plus m2 prime becomes 0. So we got here 6 m1 prime plus minus minus negative m2 prime. Shift this negative 8 m2 prime to right side. This will become positive. Divide both sides by m2 prime. Divide both sides by 6. You will get this result. Now 2 4 is 8, 2 3 is 6. So the ratios in which y-axis divide this segment is 4:3. Students, we have finished this question. These two are very important question, 13 and 14. Now you have the time, you have the opportunity to ask the question. If you have any question, please raise your hand. I am taking your question. Hasnan, can you listen to me? Nobody is raising the hand. Hasnan,
No, sir. Yes, sir. I can listen.
do you need to ask any question?
No, sir. Clear.
Everything is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am taking question to Nasirullah. Yes, Nasirullah, I have unmuted you. Nasirullah रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे हैं. Hasib Riaz. Hasib, I have unmuted you.
Yes, sir.
Hasib, can you listen me?
Yes, sir.
Hasib, what are your understanding regarding question 14? Share with us. हमें बताएं आपने क्या समझा 14 में, सबको बताएं.
सर पिछली स्लाइड पे जाएं.
Yes.
Sir, we have a line segment P and Q, which is cut by X and Y axis.
Good.
और हमें है ना रेशियो मालूम करना है A और B का, जिसने P Q को डिवाइड करा है.
ठीक है.
तो हमें तो X एक्सिस के लिए जिसने डिवाइड P Q करा है, उसके लिए हमने रेशियो M1 M2 ले लिया.
ठीक है.
और Y एक्सिस के लिए हमने M1 डैश और M2 डैश रेशियो ले लिया.
ठीक है.
और हमें ये मालूम है कि Y और X वो 0 है. तो
एक मिनट
first we write the formula of Y
एक मिनट बेटा, y किसके लिए 0 है?
for X axis.
गुड. अब आगे चलो.
Then we first take a formula of Y. We take x1 and y1 from P and x2 and y2 from Q. Then we put the values in the formula and then we get m1 upon m2 there to 10 upon 4 and we get the ratio 5:2.
Excellent.
Next slide. Then we take the formula of x component in which we find m1 dash
Why we
and
are
m2
considering
dash.
here? Why we are considering x component for B? Why we are not writing here y component for B?
Because x is cut.
X component हमें known है ना? Y component
Yes, sir.
known नहीं है. Clear?
Yes, sir.
चलो explain करो आगे.
Then you put the values in the formula and then we calculated m1 dash and m2 dash is and 4/4:2 is we get.
Okay. Thank you so much. Your understanding is very good. I just ask you so that every student can listen you, and if they have any problem, they can rectify at their own end. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
Question number 15. Concentrate here. Question is very simple. Here just you need to concentrate on how we are getting here the values for M1 and M2. I'm reading the question. AB is divided into n equal parts, P1, P2, and in between there is a point PR, and the last point is Pn minus 1. These are the points which are required to divide a line into an equal part. Students, if you are going to divide a line into two equal parts, then how many points are required? 1 point. I can show you in this diagram. There is a line segment, and if you want to divide this line into two equal segments, you need only 1 point. तो यहाँ से हमने ये सीखा जितने सेगमेंट होते हैं पॉइंट ऑफ डिवीजन एक कम चाहिए होता है. इसी तरह मैं मजीद एक्सप्लेन कर दूं. इफ यू वांट टू डिवाइड अ लाइन इनटू 3 इक्वल पार्ट, देन वी नीड हियर 2 पॉइंट, 1 पॉइंट, सेकंड पॉइंट. देख लो इसके सेगमेंट कितने इक्वल है, 1 2 3. ओके, हियर वी हैव 3 इक्वल सेगमेंट, बट फॉर 3 इक्वल सेगमेंट वी नीड ओनली 2 पॉइंट. हमने क्या सीखा? जितने इक्वल सेगमेंट होते हैं पॉइंट उससे एक कम होता है. तो यहाँ पर ए बी में कितने इक्वल सेगमेंट है? n. ए बी इज डिवाइडेड इनटू n इक्वल सेगमेंट. अब आप समझ गए हैं कि हमें कितने पॉइंट चाहिए? n माइनस 1. 2 सेगमेंट 0.2 माइनस 1 1. 3 सेगमेंट 0.3 माइनस 1 2. n इक्वल सेगमेंट वी नीड n माइनस 1 पॉइंट. और उनके दरमियान में एक पॉइंट है जिसकी पोजीशन r है, PR ये लिखा है. If A and B are the coordinates, A और B के coordinates given है. A के coordinate x1 y1, B के coordinates x2 y2. Find the coordinates of PR. इस point PR के coordinates मालूम करने हैं. सबसे पहले डायग्राम देखें आप लोग. लाइन सेगमेंट AB है. A के coordinates x1 y1, B के coordinates x2 y2. ये हो गया x1 y1, ये हो गया x2 y2. अब ये पॉइंट है P1, P2, P3, इसी तरह ये पॉइंट कंटिन्यू है. डॉट डॉट डॉट. दरमियान में एक पॉइंट आ जाता है PR. उसके बाद भी ये चीज कंटिन्यू है. सेकंड लास्ट पॉइंट है PN माइनस 1 और लास्ट पॉइंट है B. फर्स्ट पॉइंट है A, लेकिन A और B एंड पॉइंट है. पॉइंट ऑफ डिवीजन है P1 से. P1 is the first point of division, P2 is the second point of division, P3 is the third point of division. Similarly, there is a point PR which is at rth position, and this last point of division is Pn minus 1. तो हमने देखना है कि PR किस रेशियो में डिवाइड कर रहा है. तो A से लेकर PR तक हमने M1 कहा और PR से लेकर हमने B तक M2 कहा. हमें M1 और M2 फाइंड करना है क्योंकि PR इज ऑन द लाइन. इंटरनल डिवीजन फार्मूला है. एक दफा x कंपोनेंट यूज किया, एक दफा y कंपोनेंट फार्मूला यूज किया. अब m की वैल्यू r किस तरह आ गई है देखें. अगर मैं इस पॉइंट को कहूं P1 और इस पे रेशियो लूं, इसके लेफ्ट पे कितने इक्वल सेगमेंट A1, इसके राइट पे कितने सेगमेंट है 2 1 और 1 2. तो P1 के लिए तो रेशियो M1 रेशियो M2. अगर मैं इस वाली लाइन के लिए बात करूं, P1 के लिए रेशियो निकालूं, इसके राइट पे भी 1 रेशियो है, लेफ्ट पे भी 1 रेशियो है, 1:1. PR हसनैन, PR के लेफ्ट पे कितने इक्वल सेगमेंट हैं?
सर 1 2 3 4.
नहीं वो फिगर में 4 है. डॉट डॉट का मतलब है अनकाउंटेबल.
अच्छा अनकाउंटेबल.
चलो उसे छोड़ो. P1 के लेफ्ट पे कितने सेगमेंट है? 1.
यस सर.
तो P1 के लिए M1 बनेगा 1. तो P1 के राइट पे कितने सेगमेंट है? टोटल सेगमेंट है कितने? n में से 1 माइनस कर दोगे. तो अगर बात P1 की होती तो रेशियो होता हमारा 1:n माइनस 1. टोटल में से 1 माइनस कर देंगे. लेकिन बात तो PR की हो रही है. तो R के लेफ्ट पे कितने इक्वल सेगमेंट हैं?
अनकाउंटेबल.
R सेगमेंट है. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर 3 है तो 3 सेगमेंट है.
यस सर.
2 है तो 2 सेगमेंट है.